Hello, I'm Steven.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Cherry Knoll Whiskey Reviews. Today we're going to be continuing down the road of Old Forester with the next bottle in their lineup. Being their Screw Cap 100 proof. Another, basic low-end offering from Old Forester.
You can pretty much find this anywhere.
Yeah, bumping up from 86 proof to 100 proof. Again, this is going to be another one of the bottles that is, I guess, kind of targeted toward like a mixed drink style whiskey offering from them.
Or a beginner, or
actually,
maybe.
They've got a couple other bottles that are about the same proof range. Like they've got their bottled in bond, which we have right back there. They've got their 1910 and 1920, which add little twists to things. But I think, spending an extra $10 to get one of those bottles over one of these might be...
Which this is probably, what, like 40?
No, this is going
30?
to be like
30?
a 20 to 30.
Gotcha. So spend the 40 and get something a little better.
Right, spend that slightly bit more to go from something that you probably end up just using as a mixer to something that you actually want to sit down with and sip.
Excellent.
So
this should be a pretty quick one.
Yeah. Not really too much to say about it. We'll kind of give our nosings and tastings, let you know whether we think this is more than just something to be mixing into your Coke and other things.
I think that's really the test. It's not let's unpack every single flavor and smell we can possibly unpack. It's, is this just good enough for Coke, or is it good enough to pour neat and sip?
I think this is our last screw top bottle from Old Forester. I think they just have the two. So after this one, I would consider the rest of them to be their kind of sipping ones. I mean, obviously you
oily.
Can mix.
It looks like it's very oily.
Yeah, clinging to the glass really nicely.
Yeah.
Obviously you can mix any whiskey with anything, but there's some that are just more interesting and don't have to be mixed with anything to make it enjoyable.
Quite sweet.
Yeah, very sweet.
Very
you
vanilla.
do get like a youth on the nose.
What do you mean by that?
So it's not super oak heavy. It's kind of ethanol forward. It just has youth to it.
Yeah.
The youth kind of comes in right away on the mouthfeel.
There's a little bit more spice than I anticipated.
Spice? Like barrel spice?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. Little bit. It's mostly that kind of just sweet vanilla type.
Right, you got vanillas and corn flavors, a little bit of dusty corn, vanilla, slight hints of caramel. It's not anything that I am saying to myself, okay, I got home from a hard day of work, let's grab 100 proof screw top Forester and sit down and unpack that and relax.
Right.
With a Coke or old fashioned or anything else mixing where you're looking for the vanillas, a little bit of caramel, not super oak heavy. So, it might be good to smoke a cocktail with this. That way you're imparting more flavors into it, a little bit more of that oaky flavor, if that's what you're kind of missing from a mixed drink that this isn't offering.
Yeah. But also, at the same time, like, I'm not repulsed by drinking this neat
No.
at all. It's pleasant. It's basic.
Very basic.
Ultimately, if somebody wanted to grab this, if somebody knowing nothing went and grabbed this off the shelf to get into whiskey,
It's not a bad representation of whiskey or what Old Forester has to offer. So yeah, it's not super like stay away from this bottle.
Yeah.
But if you're watching this channel, you're probably looking into diving deeper into whiskeys. So
can't dive too deep into this bottle.
Right. I mean, you can pick it up, you can give it a try. There's just not a lot of depth to kind of find in this glass.
Right. On our scale for cheaper, bottom of the shelf whiskeys,
So we're adding another level.
This is one of the levels we have, right? Like there's
I thought it was
easy to find
and normal.
Yeah, I would say this would be normal.
Okay,
right?
so normal, not bottom of the shelf.
Not like $10 bottle of whatever. Yeah.
So just in our normal range, not
you can pretty much get it anywhere, if not everywhere.
I would consider our normal range to have like Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, some good or great bottles.
Definitely.
So it's
but they're not like the once a year or the 1 out of 10 on that list.
Probably like a 5.5 or a 6. It's not blowing me away.
Yeah, I'd be right around there, right around 5.5 or so.
I think I would still reach for a Buffalo Trace before I went for this.
Definitely.
But I'll probably end up throwing it in some old fashions and a few other mixed drinks, and still drinking the bottle.
It's funny as the flavors are dissipating out of my mouth. It's got like a little bit of like a meatiness to it, like I don't know where that's coming from, but the aftertaste in my mouth is that of like a red meat almost.
Really?
Maybe just like not smokiness or like char. Maybe I don't know.
A little bit of barrel char.
Maybe a little bit, but.
So, with that being said, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.